Someone said something to me once that I still think about all the time. It was an ex-boyfriend, and it was in the middle of some serious communication breakdowns. And when I was feeling my most frustrated that it, quote, wasn't working, what he said to me then that has echoed since is that just because things don't change immediately based on what I've said or shown him does not mean that what I said didn't land or that he's not eventually going to shift accordingly. He reminded me that if he were to shift like a switch flipping, it wouldn't be real. It wouldn't be genuine. It would be performative. Fast forward to the beginning of my marriage where I found myself in a really similar place. The communication wasn't where I wanted it to be, and I was putting so much pressure on it to change that it couldn't. I want to say I remembered what that ex told me and turned it around to back off. The truth is I didn't, but fast forward now to that eventually I did, and eventually our communication got so good. Now, I'm also a Scorpio rising and South node, which means I can usually see what other people can't. But what I learned from that reflection is that just because I can see it and name it for somebody else doesn't mean that they're going to be able to immediately shift to something better. And I'm happy to say that in part, thanks to that reflection, this understanding is now ingrained in me and actually shows up in my work in a really beautiful way. Because anything worth shifting takes time. And something as foundational as your relationship to money is definitely on that list. Which is why my marketing gets further and further from urgency tactics. My signature program to start the shift is a 10-week one-to-one container that we can really settle into. And probably most importantly, I opened up a space for my cosmic currency clients after they do that initial work that is an ongoing accountability container that supports them based on this knowing of how real shift actually works to stay the course and stay leaned into the cause long enough to actually allow change to take place. Not just as a cathartic experience, but as a grounded new normal, because that is how you actually learn to trust yourself around the changes that you once upon a time initiate. This was a vulnerable one, so thanks for listening, because we just entered Cancer season, and this is how we ride that wave.